Ok, vite, 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 allons-y. Oh, he did the old backflip, man. There was two on the other side there, curly beards. Just look for the poop. Okay, let's get in close. So riddle me this, folks. What do you get when you own a Polaris? You get the right bitch with your trapping partner. That's what you get. Greetings, mesdames and messieurs. Well, we're kicking off the good old 2020 season after a slightly disheartening season last year. Curly's got his first conibear that he's setting here. The 1 hour otter spot. The dam pushed out. The dam used to be about middle of Curly's chest. Now it's not. This is, I'm glad I got the camera going for this one. Come on, show them what getting a 330 on your hand looks like. Well, that's no fun.
I already tell how this is going to go. I'll get it.
Oh, there you go.
Pass me one that's not twitchy.
It makes for great entertainment.
Oh, what the hell?
My entertainment. Now, had I been smart, I probably could have included a file in my tool bag.
I want at the bike.
Not doing you any good now. See? Perfect.
Uh-huh.
Not scary at all. Okay, before you start playing with the safeties, take your safety off. Alright, I'm digging. Okay, after switching traps, Curly stopped crying. Almost. There's one right at your knee.
I'm going to assume I used this one before.
No comment. So last year we checked on the way, I guess technically it'd be down because this is south. And Curly didn't have anything in his 330, and then on the way back we picked up an otter about an hour later, so we called this the 1 hour dam. Actually, your first otter you ever caught was here.
Right here, yeah.
I guess it could be more productive than just standing here holding the camera, but... Alright, we've got to get Curly some sticks here. Technically I'm not laughing at you, I'm laughing with you. How's that working out for you, Curly?
Man.
Well, it was supposed to be a nice day today. It's just overcast. Not overly cold, and thankfully not raining. We've bypassed one beaver house that's live and one that looks iffy. You happy with your set, Curly?
Yeah, I can live with that.
Alright, onwards is bigger and better thing.
Don't freak out when we're taking on water. At the flood?
after you're a jackass and you smoke a rock, you just use a pair of socks and no more leaks. Well, as long as you're not moving anyways. We'll see how this goes. Hey, Mr. Northern Trapper. So you want to be a trapper. Got to be able to think on your feet. Water's still seeping in, but at least we'll still make it home. Alright, mesdames and messieurs, I didn't show the last set that Curly did. It's a little further downstream here, but here's a live beaver house. I don't know how well you can see it. Not a very big house, probably only one or two in it. Unless they built it into the bank. It's got a good sized feed bed. Curly's over here setting up the sny with a 330. How is it, Curly? Hard bottom? I said, how is it? Really hard bottom?
Yeah, right there, yeah.
So we're kind of making tracks, kind of making headway and progress and all that stuff. All that good stuff. As long as I bail the boat every time we stop, we should be good. See you on down the line. Alright, mesdames and messieurs, we are on barge number 10.
Yep. Putting out 11. It's a nice round number.
Yeah, absolutely. Are you dropping it out or are you waiting for me to do it? I'm busy. I got like a cigarette in one hand and the camera in the other.
Just putting one here?
Yeah. Alright, we can put them both here. I think that sny is just up yonder. Yeah, 10-4. Alright, Curly, well, if you want to man the camera, I'll drop this one. The boat still has a slight leak, but we're not dying yet, so we're doing good.
Slight is much better than what we had at the start.
Stabby, stabby.
I tried to record it when it first started leaking. I can see it.
Well, is this how it's going to be? I got to do everything around here?
No, get you some out.
Oh, you're a good man. I don't care what anybody says about you.
Problem solved.
No.
Yeah, I think I got footage of the water just bubbling on in when it first...
Yeah, well, you practically jumped over me to show it.
Well, yeah, put the weight in the back where the hole...
Fucking old one.
There's a hole in the back. Put all the weight there.
Pair of socks, men's all.
Yeah, barely.
It also acts like an anchor.
If the current's in your favor.
Yeah. I like the looks of these clouds. The weatherman said it was going to be great out. Alright, so we got 2 or 3 more beaver houses to set. And that is it for the south end. Then we head to the north end, see if there's any beaver up there. I'll stay out of the rocks this time, I hope. Colored me ingenious.
There we go.
That's it, mud motor away.
We'll be good for some rats.
Alright, mesdames and messieurs, we are at beaver house number... What beaver house is this? 2 or 3? 2. There's my first scent trap of the year. Casters right here. Traps right there, live at 5. It's a good size house. Oh. Curly's over there setting up his set. See you on down the line. Well, Mr. Curlybeard, boat mechanic extraordinaire 101, how's she looking?
Dry enough to fiberglass. Looks a lot better than yesterday already.
Yeah, I've already smashed it in with the axe, but this is where our little Bobo was yesterday. Now, in the course of bailing out the boat, kind of realized that there was 2 dings in this thing, not just one. We got the heat gun going. We had to run back to town. The Polaris isn't running right. It's been a tough start to the season. And here's our patch on this side. There was a little wee hole right here, about half the size of my fingernail. So we got that. This stuff's amazing. I'm hoping it stands up to the flex of the boat though. Just got back in business. We had to run back to town. I traded bikes and ended up grabbing my Yamaha. Curly's just about good to go. Grab some fiberglass here. Get her done up. Alright, mesdames and messieurs, I'm sorry I couldn't get the patch recorded, but time is of the essence and we only have so many hands. There's a big bad patch. I smeared a little wee bit in her. Hopefully this plugs up. I'm not sure how well this is going to flex with the boat. Especially once you put close to 500 pounds in her. Plus the gear.
Plus the gear or beaver we pull out. Hopefully like 5 of them.
Either way, I still have a few extra pairs of socks in the tool bag, so. Yeah. So this thing's got to cure for 15 minutes till it's sandable. So we'll keep the heat gun on her until then. Then we're going to go in and have breakfast and gear up and go. See you on down the line. It's a gorgeous morning. We're getting a late start, but it's a start nonetheless. Alright, mesdames and messieurs, the moment of truth. Will she float or will she sink? The good news is, if it sinks, at least we're still here at the trailer. The ever masterful Mr. Curly.
In the water?
What kind of, sorta?
That's all we're gonna do today, kind of sort of put it in.
I don't see any bubbles. There is water in it, but we do still have a pile of snow. Alright, we're calling it good. Let's go trapping. Okay.
There is fur in the trap.
Oh, there's fresh poop right there. That's where we were standing yesterday.
Well, there you have it. What's Canada?
We're probably going to need like trap setters and stuff.
Baby stuff.
Alright. We'll get him out of the trap and she's on down the line. Trap's gone. Curly's got a beaver. Pick this up on the way back. Alright folks, here's set number 2. Here's set number 1. Trap still set?
No, I got something.
Curly the magnificent trapper.
Yay!
Got a kitten here. Doesn't look like a huge house. Hey?
Big kit.
They got a nice sized feed bed. Not sure if they bank beavered it or just take one out of this house then. Because we still got the one at the start we haven't set. We still got the one over on the far end we haven't set.
Yeah, let's do that. Then we'll just take the one. We know we pulled one here.
It was a little scary yesterday.
Yeah, there may have been some traps we would have put out had it not been for the boat. Yeah, that works, because that'll...
I don't care, it's up to you. Or you can reset it.
Well, we got barges out here, might as well reset it.
Alright, 10-4.
Go for the...
We'll take 2. Alright, we'll get this little guy out there and reset. See on down the line. We'll just have to relocate her, that's all. So first barge. Now when I mark my barges, oh, Davey moved it around on you. I'll show you in a minute.
Success.
Muskrat number 2 of the day. Yeah, when we put out our first barge, the way this works is we put in at the north end, which is the lake. Then we head as far as we can, which is the rapids.
No, you can cross.
It costs you 2 holes in the boat and about $30 in fiberglass, but the patches were holding up. Anyways, when I set out my first barge, I always mark it with a double ribbon. That just tells me this is number 1. And then we usually pick an arbitrary number. This year it's 11 for some reason. And now we know we have 11 barges. Yay, muskrat number 2. The stress of it all, eh, Curly?
These new ones are tight.
Alright, we're going to get this reset and move on down the line. Alright, mesdames and messieurs. So the camera doesn't get wet, well, hand her off the curb. Is that a boat paddle?
Maybe that one. It's the other one.
Double header, Curly.
Hey, worth it.
That other one I'd have to utilize my life jacket.
It's one of the new ones, eh?
Oh, it's one of the new ones. I think Smokey's onto something. I think this is one of the 10-inch wide barges, and I like them better than the 12-inch. Your trap seems to sit perfectly.
Chicken.
No. I had enough scary water experiences yesterday.
Yeah, but this is outside the boat. Yeah, 2 nice rats.
2 more muskrats.
Right on. Okay, we have 1 trap off on the other barge.
Somebody shorted us up on a sandbar. I'm not going to mention any names. Appreciate passing the paddle. About the only negative I can think of with this mud motor.
Yeah, I can see why you want to take the boat over.
Because I'm chicken. I like drinking water, just not standing up. jumbo rat. Or a small beaver. See, that's why we took the boat. I wouldn't be able to do that and bob at the same time. Alright, see you on down the line. Okay, barge number what? 1, 2, 3, 4 of the string, I think. I'm horrible at this game. Counting's hard. So was it 1 rat, 2 traps?
Yeah.
1 rat, 2 traps. That is muskrat number 6. See you on down the line.
Oh, yeah.
Barge number 5. Yeah, we did set it here. This is the house that I was setting, and like I had to stand it. We can move it because it is quite a bit of depth. Hey, that's a double header, buds. I think I see another rat down there.
Yeah, I just pulled it.
Yeah, flip her right in, Curly, and we'll try and set her where there's a little bit less current.
Flipped it, no problem.
Oh, no, I lied to him. Where's this one at? Right on. See you on down the line. So far, we've only had 1 rat barge not touched.
Yeah.
A pile of rats. Somebody should probably stand on the opposite side of the boat here so we don't drown.
Alright.
Well, here's the last barge as we get sucked down this. I guess I could probably help. Hey, I'm fat. I'm not really helping all that much. I think I'm causing more of a disturbance than anything. Better?
Just don't understand.
They're wrapped around the pole?
Yeah. Good news is it's a rat.
Oh.
Hang on.
That's it for the barges. We still got 4 beaver traps to check, so see you on down the line. Alright, mesdames and messieurs, this is beaver house number 2. The trap on. There's something in her.
What the Jeep? What the heck?
Looks like something was picking on him.
Yeah, the fur looks weird.
Gonna do this. Maybe he's got male pattern baldness.
I don't know. Just the way it looked.
Okay, I hate to say it, Curly, but that's 2 out of this house. We should pull her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a big one.
Go large.
Well,
I think yours is way bigger and it's way over there.
you pull the boat around.
I know it's varying leveling of.
Just make sure you're not too shaky on the camera while you follow me through.
I'll pull the boat around and pick you up because we're going to pull this house anyways.
Yeah.
See you on down the line. Alright, mesdames and messieurs, we are still at this house. This is Curly's beaver. It's bigger. He's going to have to do all the skinning. Peace out. No? What are you laughing for? I don't know what our grand total is, but that's 3 beaver and rats. So we kind of.
You're here with the boat.
The biggest beaver I've ever caught was actually just around the corner from here, and I couldn't even carry it. I had to float it to the boat. Hands down the largest beaver I ever caught. Didn't even fit on the beaver board.
Nice. Glad I didn't lift that.
That was before you started with me.
Good thing, because I know who would have carried that.
I was by myself. You guys will hear me refer to taking 2 beaver out of one house and 1 beaver out of another. The way the ministry sets up our quotas is exactly that. They will fly your grounds, they mark all the beaver houses, and they do a 2 and 1. So 2 out of this house, 1 out of this house, 2 out of the, well, it's 1.5 beaver per house is what it works out to. That's how they establish our quotas, and that's the way that I trap. I'll take 2 beaver out of a house, and then I'll take 1. Then I'll take 2, then I'll take 1. Then I'll take 2, then I'll take 1. Just, people have asked me about it in the past. It's no regulation, it's just the way I trap. Anyways. See you on down the line.
Glad you're here.
Hey?
So glad the boat's here.
Stop living in the past, Curly.
Those are 2 big ones.
Yeah, there was probably only the 2 in this house.
Set the next house.
Yep. Alright, mesdames and messieurs, there's the total catch. What do we have there, Curly Beards?
10 rats, 4 beaver.
10 rats, 4 beaver. Curly should be here. This is today's Tuesday. He should be there till Saturday skinning this stuff.
And then we'll get to the rats.
Yeah, so Mr. Curly, she was a rough fucking start, buds.
Yeah. But not a lick of water in the boat today.
Nope.
Except for all the fur we pulled in. Worth it.
Yeah, that's the large male right there. Alright, mesdames and messieurs. Well, we're off to a fine start this season. See you on down the line.